Hello, everyone. They've been expecting us, but I can't think of how to end that sentence. I was about to say, but we've been expecting them, and that doesn't... we weren't. So I don't know where I was going with that. This is the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker, a modern, full-motion video game. No partial motion. No. Full screen. Live actors. People who were paid to perform in a video game. It's available on Steam now, and it advertises itself as a Lovecraftian murder mystery. Now, by Lovecraftian, I'm thinking it's probably going to refer to like the whole Insidious madness thing, rather than, you know, like tentacles. I'm not expecting that. And before we begin, I should just mention that this is going up on YouTube, but this was recorded the previous night on twitch.tv, and I'm going to put a link in the description and probably also like have a card on the video that you can click. If you want to watch the archive on Twitch, you can see that along with the saved chat that was happening at the time you're watching this, is happening now at the time I am doing this. The chat can say hi to you if you're watching on Twitch. Or if you don't feel like being social, then you can stay on the YouTube and watch it here where they have been expecting us. Okay, what is the game about? The game is about a murder taking place. The murder victim has been Dr. Dekker, as far as I know. We are another doctor. We are coming in to try to investigate this case. And apparently the idea is that we can ask questions and the people will respond to us. When I say ask questions, it says that we type in the questions. So I don't know how well this is going to work. I've been advised that we should look at the help first, because people who don't look at the help apparently have problems. Let's see what the help says. We don't just grill people about the murder, we try and help them. There are patients, not just suspects. We try to find the root of the problem. We try to uncover the motives. I see someone in the chat asking if we have a means to vote. We might as well take a look at that right now. Hold on. Let's just get to that, just so we can see what we have at our disposal. If people want to type in, say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can see that appear on the screen. So I don't know how many opportunities there will be to vote, because it's not like binary choices, like I said. I'm just gonna have to type in questions. So I don't know how well this voting system is gonna work, but it is there. You can see it. The votes are coming in if we have anything to vote on. Now, number 4 is winning. I don't know how it's beating pizza, because we all know nothing beats pizza. But that is the voting system that we have on our hands, should we decide to use it. As far as the game goes, it tells us to use keywords or questions. Let's see. I can use just keywords or ask full questions. Questions are better. We might find more responses. If we just say Dekker, the patient will say something about Dr. Dekker, whatever it is they have to say. Or we could specify, did you like Dekker? Did you kill Dekker? Which might reveal something else entirely. Play help video. Help me, Dr. Dekker. Let's see, a red dot next to the patient means ask them more questions. Amber means we're done. If the dot turns green, we've probably asked too much. I wonder what that means. Watch replays in the responses tab. Asterisks, important conversations, 1 green. Oh, that's a bit fast. Try using the same words as your patients. So like nurse and dating would be keywords in this. Ellen would not be. We could ask about the strange name. We could type hint, we could check notes. Going green can turn us mad. Oh no, green is the color of insanity. Okay, I'm just going to look at that one more time because kind of went a little fast. Red dot, ask more questions. Amber means we're done. Avoid green. We don't want any green. Just don't even think about it. If it's green, it's bad. Double amber asterisks, important. Single green asterisk, optional. Okay. Nurse and dating are the keywords. Ellen is not a keyword, but we could ask about it if we wanted to. So this is a little different for me, because, of course, green was good in mode. Remember mode? Green was good. Blue was neutral. Red was bad. So in this case, we want to avoid green. All right, I guess that's all it's going to tell me. So, it's counting searches, responses, progress, act progress, overall progress, any hints used. I don't know what it is we're going to be finding. What are the achievements, do you think? Let's see, 20 questions, 100 guesses, 250 guesses, 500 guesses, 1,000 guesses, 2,000 guesses, 3,000 guesses, 10 keywords, 100 keywords, 250 keywords, 500 keywords, 750 keywords. You know, a lot of these seem repetitive. I don't know. Let's see, length played, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 16 hours, 20 hours, 25 hours. Solved in 1, solved in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, insanity points. We can gain insanity points. Is that a good thing? I assume we don't want to go totes mad. We probably don't want to become Cthulhu either. Alright, so like there's an achievement for using no hints and doing really well. There's also an achievement for using 101 hints and doing really badly, I guess. Alright, so those are the achievements, the Chivos. Let's begin a new game. Let's see how this goes. Yes.
The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. Have you heard of it?
I'm sorry?
If I concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally somewhere else.
Harmon's room.
God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
It starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Dekker, I think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what you said, Doctor. They arrested me.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing!
You're insane, Doctor.
Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job!
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patient. You're late. And after all those promises, you're late.
Doctor,
And after all those promises, never mind. Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, you know. And then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock, and I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll leave it to you then.
What an odd person. Or a lot of odd people. Oh, it looks like we're watching the help video again. Maybe I can just click off that. All right, I'm not really sure. What was that woman's deal? Saying, we do still care, don't we, Doctor? Because she sounded very sarcastic. It doesn't sound like maybe we care for many of these people at all. Anyway, we can see a montage of people sitting on the couch. I guess I can probably choose any of these. It's like Mariana has was an exclamation point next to her name, I guess. And here's the ask button. I guess Mariana is the one who I'm on right now. What's this? My notes, patience. Oh, I can bring this. I can retract it. My notes. Let's see. Verbal mirroring. A new study in psychology yesterday suggests using the same words as your patients increases trust, and including a yes or no when answering questions gives them clear direction. Annotation idea. Should follow this up. Definitely follow this up. All right. Let's just be friendly. What does she think about that?
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
Well, I mean, that was just pleasantries, is the thing. All right, so let's ask about nudity.
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach, like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Yes. It sounds just like the MO of the... I was about to make an Origami Killer joke, but I can't think of how that goes. It blacks out and then wakes up somewhere. Anyway, let's ask, let's see. Press charges? Who would press charges?
I guess people see me and call the police. But someone will take offense eventually, and I'll be charged with indecent exposure.
So I guess the way we're going to play this game is basically we're going to be Solid Snake. Indecent exposure. Haven't we talked about that already? No, okay. Oh, okay, we do have keywords like press charges. Okay, this is my history. This is my history of what it is that we've been talking about. Nothing new there. Tell me, what do you think about Cthulhu?
I have no idea about that.
Well, I mean, your necklace would say otherwise. The chat is saying that I should ask her about drugs.
No, I don't know about that.
All right. Dirks? What about...
I don't know about that.
Drugs? Do you like the drugs?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Oh, please. All right. What about Dr. Dekker? Dekker?
Dr. Dekker was fine. He had good relationships with his patients as far as I know. I'm not sure why anyone would want him dead.
Why did you kill Dr. Dekker? I mean, I didn't accuse her of killing Dr. Dekker. All right. Let's see.
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
All right, I'll ask about the blackouts. Blackouts?
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
Worked it out how? It's like some information that we're missing. Anxiety.
Dr. Dekker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. GAD, because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly?
Breathing?
You can check my breathing if you want. Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by looking at me? I'm not worried about it, just if you are.
All right, we better check the breathing, I guess.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
This is a fascinating conversation about the blackouts and the holding of the breath. Let's see. We asked about anxiety. We asked about blackouts. Hold breath?
I hold my breath when I'm swimming underwater. Most people do. Sometimes, if I'm really excited, I'll hold my breath accidentally, just for a few seconds. I don't know why.
Why do you hold your breath? We talked about that, I guess. Are you a mermaid?
I don't know.
So there's a chance. There's a chance you're a mermaid who was given human legs. We can't rule it out. Not until we know what's actually going on here. Let's see. All right, so it does give us the option to take a hint. I don't want to use too many of those, but let's see what happens if we type hint. I should ask her about the beach. I guess it is true that I did not ask her about the beach. That's where she wakes up after the blackouts. Beach?
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all the sights.
The sights on the beach, like the sand and the ocean. Both sights. She can show us them. I got an achievement about that. Anyway. Swimming?
I'm a great swimmer. I won all these medals at school. I can hold my breath a really long time. Too long. Really.
You're totally a mermaid. I think we've got this solved. Anyway, what about these bracelets that she makes? Bracelets?
It's early days. The business isn't doing that great, but I really enjoy my job, if that helps. You can make a lot of money, or you can have a lot of fun, but you can't usually do both.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of fun recording these videos for YouTube, but I still have a day job. So let's not kid ourselves. Let's see. So business is not doing so well. Let's see. What about the sights on the beach? Oh, we talked about that. All right. Let's see. What about that weird necklace she's wearing?
I don't have an answer for that.
No? Do you have gills?
Nope. Don't know.
I mean, you're wearing the choker. They could be underneath the choker. Let's see. Do you not like clothes, maybe?
I never find my clothes. I don't know why I'm naked.
So there's the potential you are murdering people with your clothes. And that's why they're gone. Like you take the clothes off and then strangle someone with the clothes, and then that's the murder weapon. I'm just saying we can't rule anything out. What do you know about deep ones?
That doesn't really mean anything to me.
A likely answer. That sounds like something a deep one would say. Do you fear, dread Azathoth?
No, I don't know about that.
Yet neither do I. I don't know anything about that. Someone in the chat is telling me that maybe we have a new note. Hold on, I'm having trouble seeing the cursor, which is like red and black over the dark colors. Let's see, here we go. Wait, not that. Let's see. My notes. Let's see. How does this make her feel? She has blackouts. Ooh, any injuries? I didn't think about asking about injuries. Injuries? Not injuries. Injuries.
No, nothing like that. I usually wake up on my side like I've been sleeping. Sometimes I'm partially covered by seaweed.
Seaweed? No, not. I keep misspelling everything. Seaweed.
That doesn't really mean anything to me.
You just said seaweed. You just said it. Maybe
I don't know.
Nope, still doesn't know. Do you happen to have a grudge against someone named Ursula, perhaps?
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
That wasn't a no. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe she remembers anything, or how does she feel?
By blackout, I mean I don't really remember anything from the time I black out. I'm lucky to be alive, I guess.
Alive?
I have no idea about that.
All right. How does this make you feel?
Like you're not listening.
I'm a great doctor. I am the best. Let's see. I mean, I've been listening. I'm just coming to conclusions that maybe she doesn't want to come to. Like, maybe she's a mermaid. I'm pretty sure.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Someone in the chat is asking about beach and drinking. We did ask about beach. Did we ask about drinking? I don't remember now. We could ask about that.
I don't drink.
That's all. She does not drink. The chat having a good suggestion. What does she think about flounder? Does that name mean anything to you?
I don't have an answer for that.
Let's see. Talked about beach. Let's see. Let's bring up the question history. Flounder, drinking, seashells. How does it feel alive? Remember, Ursula, seaweed. Injuries, Azathoth, deep ones closed. You have gills, necklace, sights on the beach, bracelet, swimming. Beach? Are you a mermaid? Why do you hold your breath? Hold breath, lie down, breathing, anxiety, blackout, stop lying to me. Why did you kill Dr. Dekker? Dekker, drugs. Do you like drugs? Cthulhu, indecent exposure, press charges, nudity, and how are you doing today? Oh, ask about the choker, the chat is saying. All right, let's ask about that. What about that choker you're wearing?
I don't know about that.
Some people asking to ask about the job. We did ask about her business. We could try job. Okay, that does equate job with business. Oh, someone suggesting family. Haven't thought about that. What's your family situation like?
Nope. don't know.
That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see. It doesn't seem like I'm really making headway here. Let's go to patients. Can I select another patient? Okay, here's Bryce.
Is that something I should know about?
Clearly not.
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Tell me about your depression.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
What, extra hour at work, you mean?
At midnight each day. Time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Okay, so all right, at midnight, time stops, and you can just do whatever you want for that hour. That's very useful, I would think. I would think that you could do a whole lot there. I wonder if he's ever tried taking like a camera into this frozen hour, because he was holding one right there. What about that camera?
I've taken a lot of pictures. I have great shots of all the tourist sites. It's amazing what exposure you can use when moving cars are literally frozen still. Must be the sharp focus.
Can I see those pictures? Can I see them? Oh. Can I see the pictures? No, I cannot. Let's see. What about this midnight hour?
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
Do you possess the time gem by any chance?
I don't know.
Okay. He said that he stays up after midnight. I wonder if he slept through the extra hour, if it would count, or if time just would not freeze in that case. Let's take a look at what we have here. What about my notes? What does this say? This is just about Mariana. Nothing about this new guy. I think his name was Bryce. Yeah, it's Bryce. Let's see. What does he think about his job?
I'm a gravedigger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
All right, business is booming. Is that why he killed Dr. Dekker?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
No? Did I spell that right?
I can't help you there.
No, it looks like I spelled it right. Let me go back to this. Yeah, Dr. Dekker. Oh, is it AR, not ER? Let me try spelling it like that.
I have no knowledge of that.
No, that did not work either. I thought it was ER. Dekker, I'm pretty sure is what it is. All right, we asked about his depression. The chat is suggesting to ask about his happiness.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Oh, Bryce, that's so depressing. Let's see. Does he like to drink? He was drinking something right there.
I don't have anything for you. No, sorry.
Well, let's see. What do you think of my green couch?
That's meaningless to me.
All right. Let's see. What can we do to try? Someone in the chat is suggesting pictures of the midnight hour. I'll give that a try. Pictures of the midnight hour? No, we talked about that already. Let's see. Are you insane? Incense.
I have no knowledge of that.
Not incense. Insane?
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
Diagnosis.
Apparently I've gone a little mad. For me, I have 25-hour days.
25 hours. Not 25 house. 25 hours. No, it's saying that counts as extra hour. Are you a mermaid?
I can't help you there.
Okay. So let's see. Extra hour has 2 asterisks. Depression has 2 asterisks. Lie down has 2. Oh, that's Mariana. Let's look at depression again.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks.
Ooh, sepia.
Very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
All right, let's ask him about his job. What about burials?
I don't have anything for you.
You seem so proud of it, though. What about cremations?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Stress?
No, sorry.
I wasn't offering it. Shovel?
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
What kind of relics?
I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece. A queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
Bastards! They took away my chess piece! What about the queen? No. Chess?
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the queen.
It was my queen. My queen! Find any opponents lately, Bryce?
Is that something I should know about?
And I don't know. I don't know if it's something you should know about. Let's see. What about extra hour? Let's remind ourselves about that.
At midnight each day. Time, as you know, it freezes.
Time freezes.
In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop.
Okay.
But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality.
We asked about the midnight hour.
It's my very own midnight hour.
Yeah, we did ask about that. Time freeze.
In the hour, people are pliable. They don't move. But I can move them. As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again, as if nothing has changed at all.
You've been having some filthy fun with those people, Bryce. What have you been up to? Come on. I'm your therapist. You should tell me what you've been doing to people during the frozen hour. Let's see. People are pliable.
Isn't it obvious? I've tried moving them, of course. People are often frozen in the most inconvenient of positions.
Tell me about these positions, Bryce.
That's meaningless to me.
What's meaningless, Bryce?
I don't know.
You don't know, Bryce?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Bryce, how many people have you killed?
That's meaningless to me.
So many people that the number does not even mean anything to him anymore. Well, I don't know why he's not even acknowledging Dr. Dekker, because I thought that would probably be the main touchstone for all these characters, but he's not even saying anything about him. The chat's saying that I should ask about Mariana. So can they talk about each other?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
So far, not. So far, they are not talking about each other. Oh, inconvenience? How about that? Did I spell that incorrectly? Like that, okay.
Is that something I should know about?
I don't know. What about clothes? What do you think about those?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Nudist, I see. Let's go to someone else. What about Claire? What's she about? All right, let's ask her how she's doing.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Rude?
Sorry, I don't know.
Blue?
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
Why did you kill Dr. Dekker?
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
Wrong?
No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Death?
I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
Oh boy. Do you know anything about anything?
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that. I don't know anything about it.
Very nice. Let's see. Why did you kill Dr. Dekker? Okay, we already asked about that one, I guess. Let's see. So his death, he brought it on himself?
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you.
Give me something. Just, I don't know, what your name is Claire?
I don't know.
You're good. But I mean, this is not really supposed to be an interrogation. This is like a therapy session. What's your problem?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Ooh, that sounds fun. What about violence?
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence. And he provoked me.
Provoked?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
I mean, that is a pretty good name for an optician to have. Tell me about Dave.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Is still your husband? What about Iris?
Iris was David's assistant optician. Not anymore. No, not like that. I didn't kill her or anything. It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died. Optometry was his dream, not mine.
Ah, so David is dead. How did David die? No, I didn't ask about that. How did Iris die? How did you die?
I don't have an answer to that.
Psychotic?
I don't have anything to say about that.
I asked 100 questions, I guess. I am the best therapist. Why are you here? No, okay. Let's revisit what's your problem.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies.
All right, so maybe delusional, maybe obsessive. Because we talked about the violence.
Put it like that, though, doesn't it? I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really.
That all you got to say? What about delusional?
Delusions. As in seeing things that are not there. I'm not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional.
So let me, if I had to guess, you wake up in a mental facility and there's no one there, the lights are off and everything's dilapidated, then you find like leeches that are meowing and they jump at you, and they're like zombies with like big like gaping chests that run at you, right? I've had that one. So I mean, we're on the same level here if this is what we're both thinking about. It's a pretty good game.
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
Whew. Let's see. She's constantly in a state of leaving. She did say something about becoming a florist. What about the florist shop?
Sorry. I don't know.
I'm not surprised. Okay. She mentioned that David died. She said she didn't kill her husband. I asked how did David die, but that did not actually result in anything.
I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really.
Why does that get a double asterisk? What's absurd?
Because he is here. And he shouldn't be.
Is your husband a ghost? Is David a ghost? No, I didn't ask her that. Where is David? Nope.
I don't have an answer to that.
Gotta stop misspelling words. Where is David? No, I'm not... It's saying I already asked about this, and I definitely did not. Hello, David.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
Is that because I called you David? Hello, Claire. Talked about that. How much are you paying me?
Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
I didn't actually expect an answer to that. What about madness?
I'm in a bit of a predicament, Doctor. I'll get to that.
I want to know about your predicament. Predicament. Okay. Let's see. Chad is saying to ask her more about the violent outburst. I thought I asked about violence, but I could say violent outburst.
I stabbed him with a steak knife. Shocking, isn't it?
All right, so there we go. We got something new. Let's see. Steak knife. No. David, he's... What's for dinner? No. Cannibalism.
I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
Knife? Stabbing. Okay, so she stabbed Dave, and maybe that's how he died. She didn't say that's how he died, but they could certainly kill him. But I mean, if that was the case, then shouldn't she be arrested? So I mean, probably not. Let's. Did you eat David? Were you arrested for eating David?
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor.
Okay, so she's buying her way out of it. Already asked about this, I guess. Yeah. Dangerous?
I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
Yeah, we're kind of talking in circles about this. You stabbed your husband because you were angry. He was having an affair with the optician Iris. You should be in prison, but you are buying your way out of it. And I guess what you need from me is to give the cops, I don't know, to maybe say that, maybe give a claim, maybe support a claim of temporary insanity?
Who's to say who is sane or insane? We all see the world differently, don't we?
I mean, most of us don't see it as we are stabbing our husband with a steak knife. Let's see. Someone's saying, let's ask about the affair. No. Ask about Iris. No. Ask about money. No. Ask about husband. No. Okay. What do you want from me?
No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Was David Dr. Dekker? No. So I guess I have the situation figured out. I'm just not really sure what I should be doing. Someone is asking where are the colored words that was mentioned in the tutorial. It's true, I don't see any colored words. Let's see. No new notes. Nothing new here. All right, maybe let's try a hint. Let's see what it says. Why shouldn't her husband be here? All right. Why shouldn't your husband be here?
He's lucky to be alive. He almost died.
Oh, so he still is alive.
I don't know. Sorry.
Claire, where's David? No, we can't ask that. That was a pretty specific question. So I've been entering just like words, and I guess there are some like full questions that I should be trying to ask. Let's see. Lucky.
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that. I don't know anything about it.
Let's see. We did stabbing. Let's see now. Did you enjoy stabbing your husband, whose name is David, who cheated on you with an how do you spell man, I can't remember now how to spell that. Optometrist. Optometrist. That's probably not how you spell it. Optometrist. Named Iris.
We've been married for 7 years.
What?
Thank God.
Okay, if I say a whole lot of words in one sentence, maybe something will trigger something. Why do you not have any children with your husband, David, with whom you have been married to for some years?
David wanted children, but I didn't. I don't think we would have made very good parents. There's no mystery to it. Some people are just not cut out to be parents. I don't think I can see either of us wiping sticky fingers or mending grazed knees.
All right, so that's how you play this game. Don't use keywords. Type in big sentences, because something in the sentence is going to be activated. Let's take a look at that answer. Responses. No asterisks there, though, unfortunately. Let's see. Why do you think that you would not be a good parent to children, maybe one of which would be a boy and maybe another would be a girl, and possibly you could also get a dog for them? That didn't work. Let's see. Are you a mermaid?
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you. But I don't.
All right, that was a straight denial. She is saying, no, doctor, I am not a mermaid. I believe that. I believe that. Let's see. Are you thinking of stabbing me with the kitchen knife that you used to stab your husband, David, who is not dead, but is in fact still alive? That just equates to hello, David. All right. Let's see. Why did you kill Dr. Dekker? Yeah, I guess I already asked that. Let's see now. Why did David have an affair with Dr. Iris Dekker? Huh? That's the twist. No, I guess not. I guess not. Do you love your brothers too much?
I'm an only child and my parents are both dead. Naturally, I inherited everything.
Okay. Only child, inherited the money. You inherited the money, you worthless parasite. You earned none of it. No, nothing here. Let's see. A good question from the chat. Did you kill your parents? No, nothing here. Do you feel guilty?
I don't know. Sorry.
You don't look like you feel guilty. Tell me about your parents' death.
It was an accident. But I don't feel like talking about it at the moment.
talk about your parents' death at this moment. Accident?
I don't have an answer to that.
Was it the kind of accident where it was actually done on purpose and also by you?
I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
Did I ask this one? What do you want from me, Claire?
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
Tell me about your delusions. No, okay, I guess. Someone in the chat saying that I should ask her what were you charged with?
I don't have anything to say about that.
It seems like that we have a good deal of information about why she's here. I'm just not really sure what it is we need to... Why is she walking at the cat? Anyway, she was walking right at us. I couldn't tell that she didn't have a steak knife. Let's see. Are you going to divorce David?
Divorce is such an imperfect means of separating two people, don't you think? I suppose I don't really mean it. I thought he was my soulmate and that I would do anything for him. That's a weakness that has caused me problems.
Tell me about soulmates.
Sorry, I don't know.
Tell me about your weakness. Not your weakness, your weakness.
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you. But I don't.
Is a steak knife a better way to separate than a divorce? Let's see. Do you like her story?
No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
She has not played her story. Alright, so there are, of course, other patients. We've seen 3 so far. I am going to move on to Aelin. And we're going to see what this is about. Just, moving on to different people, and we're going to see if we can make any kind of progress with any of them. The thing is, I actually don't know what progress would look like in this game. Hello, Aelin.
Hello, Doctor. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I'm Aelin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
Hello, nurse.
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I love my job. I love my patients. Even the really crotchety ones, Oh God, you should hear what comes out of their mouths. They're like my children in a way. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Tell me what comes out of their mouths.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the weakest link or something.
Man, that's a dated reference.
I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Ask me something else.
Why are you here?
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
How did Dr. Dekker die?
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
Tell me about your problems. Oh, I guess we already asked about that. Why did you kill Dr. Dekker? No, okay. Did you murder Dr. Dekker?
I think it's terrible what happened to him. So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
You're just gonna leave me hanging here, aren't you? Let's see, what is this here? Okay. Sorry for writing in your notes. Can you let Elin know that Terry... Who's writing in my notes? I thought this was like a notebook that I had on me. How did someone write in this? Alright. Terry called for you.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much.
Why doesn't, Terry like you? I guess not. Let's see. Are you going to kill Terry like you killed Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker was a strange one. He wasn't what I expected, that's for sure. I had mixed feelings about him.
So, you might say he was Doctor Strange? Huh. Get it? Like the Marvel character.
No, sorry, I don't know.
Okay, were you seeing Dr. Dekker? Were you sleeping with Dr. Dekker? Were you knocking boots with Dr. Dekker? Were you bumping uglies with the doc?
I don't know, sorry.
It's kind of leading nowhere. Why won't anyone tell me how Dr. Dekker was killed? Okay. Let's see now. Tell me about your problems.
I don't know anything about that.
I misspelled that. Tell me about your problems. Tell me about the old people.
No, sorry.
Tell me about your job.
I haven't really got anything to say about that. Maybe we should talk about you.
Tell me about me.
I feel really bad I can't answer your questions. I like animals. Let's talk about that.
What is your favorite animal?
I love animals, especially cats. I think everyone is either a cat person or a dog person. What are you, Doctor?
I am a dog person.
Dr. Dekker was a dog person. Maybe it's a therapist thing.
Okay, so that conversation just kind of stopped. Are you no, she said she was a cat person. Let's see. I suppose I should take a look at the ones that have double asterisks, right?
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those.
Oh, someone in the chat mentioning the necklace. It's true that the camera has focused on the necklace a few times. Tell me about that necklace, girl.
I'd really like to be able to answer you, but I don't know what to say.
Want to know about that necklace?
I don't know. Sorry.
All right. She doesn't know about it. Tell me about your stress.
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
Tell me about your sadness.
I haven't really got anything to say about that. Maybe we should talk about you.
Tell me about my sadness.
I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Ask me something else.
Maybe that necklace is actually a locket, or maybe a medallion. If it is any of those things, please tell me about it.
I'd really like to be able to answer you, but I don't know what to say.
Is it a brooch? Brooch?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the weakest link or something.
What is my name?
Apparently it's a Welsh name. I'm not Welsh. My mum's into all that New Age stuff, and I think she thought it would make me seem more interesting.
Oh, so my name is not Welsh, but your name is Welsh. Tell me about that oval on a chain that's hanging from your neck.
I don't know anything about that.
She should say that while pointing right at it. What about New Age beliefs?
New Age? Like auras and healing energy, crystals and all that. It's not really my thing.
Tell me about crystals.
No, sorry.
Let's see. Tell me about healing energies.
No, sorry, I don't know.
Do you know about auras?
No, sorry.
Okay. Let's see now. Tell me about your family.
I'd really like to be able to answer you, but I don't know what to say.
Huh. Tell me about your mother.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the weakest.
Come on, just give me something. Welsh?
I haven't really got anything to say about that. Maybe we should talk about you.
I don't know what to ask you.
No, sorry, I don't know.
Alright, we're gonna go to a hint. Let's see. Okay, end-of-life care is something she did mention.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
Let's see. Two asterisks next to that. How do you comfort them?
Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
Do you fear death?
No, death doesn't scare me. It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where. Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor?
That's a heavy question. I'm not really an expert on what happens after death. I'm just a therapist. We go through a doorway. We enter a dark room, and we spend eternity with a nice old man named Harmon.
I don't know. Sorry. I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Ask me something else.
All right. Let's see. So, do you fear death? How do you comfort them? Does not have asterisks. End of life care did have asterisks. Let me take a look at that answer again.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable. Making sure they're not in any pain.
Maybe we could ask about pain.
I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds.
Maybe we could ask about meds.
I comfort them.
Meds?
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
Is the alternative blinding pain?
I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem.
Tell me about passion flower.
Traditional medicine makes patients worse sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, Doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects. Herbs are kinder. Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Giving the wrong combination can be deadly. Fortunately, I know what I'm doing.
Should I mix the green herb with the red one? No, we talked about that already. Let's see. Tell me more about herbalism and how you don't like real medicine. No, can't ask about that. Got any weed?
I don't know anything about that.
Wink, wink. Oh, is there a new note? Oh, what's this? Elin asked me where we go when we die. Heaven? Valhalla, maybe. I can think of half a dozen more. Why is this something we wrote down in our notes? When we die, we go to Valhalla and spend eternity with Chris Hemsworth.
I don't really know what that is. Something to do with Vikings, isn't it?
I mean, something like that, yeah. So, did she say... I'm trying to think about, did she say why she was here? Because she's talking about her job that she likes. She says that she's not stressed, but she is sad when she loses a patient. tell me why you are here. Okay, I guess we did ask that. Let me go back to that, because I don't remember what she said.
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
So is she not a patient? Like, this is just someone we're talking about due to her seeing Dr. Dekker. She's not like the others who are here for therapy sessions, I guess. Are you here for therapy? No, I guess not. Let's see. Tell me all of Dr. Dekker's secrets.
Therapists have power over their patients' mental health, don't they? I mean, if you really wanted to, you could probably really mess me up. It's okay, Doctor. I trust you.
I'm gonna mess all that up, girl.
No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really got anything to say about that. Maybe we should talk about you.
Alright, so let's see. That did have... Does that say that has an asterisk? Yeah, it has one asterisk.
Therapists have power.
Let's see, what should we ask about? The patient's mental health? Power over it? Messing people up?
You could probably really mess me up. It's okay, Doctor. I trust you.
What do you think I could do to my patient's mental health, over which I have superpowers? No? Okay. Why do you trust me?
Of course I trusted Dr. Dekker. He was my therapist. Why would I see a therapist I didn't trust?
Alright, so... She was seeing Dr. Dekker for therapy. Does she... I mean, he's dead, so she still needs therapy, right? But what did she need therapy for? Why did you need therapy? No? Okay. Did Dr. Dekker trust you? Did Dr. Dekker die by exploding? No. Someone in the chat asking if we tried stress. She said she was not stressed, but she was sad when patients died.
I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Ask me something else.
Why do you like cats?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the weakest link or something.
How do you feel when a patient dies?
I don't know. Sorry.
Just don't think about it at all. What herbs do you like? No, we already talked about that. Oh yeah, I guess she did mention a few herbs. What were those names again?
Traditional medicine makes patients worse sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, Doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects. Herbs are kinder. Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Giving the wrong combination can be deadly. Fortunately, I know what I'm doing.
The wrong combination?
No, sorry, I don't know.
Do you know what you are doing?
I don't know anything about that.
Apparently not. Alright, let's see. We only have one left that we have not tried, and that's Nathan. So we're going to go to him and see what he's all about. Hello, Nathan.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
Where is hell?
I imagine what I'm experiencing now might be a type of hell. Not everyone burns in flames with the devil on their back. I'm hoping you can make sense of my problem.
You are a huge edgelord.
I don't have an answer to that question, as always.
All right. What is your problem?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
Yes.
I don't know. Sorry.
Would you like to be in purgatory?
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
It just sounds like you're a boring guy, Nate.
Sorry. Got nothing.
Have you considered meth?
You asked me that yesterday. I didn't have an answer for you then either.
Really? I asked you yesterday? I wouldn't have thought. Let's see. Why are you here? No, okay. So that's okay. Have you tried not being in hell? Okay, that doesn't work either. Did you kill Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Why wouldn't he remember you?
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
So you are repeating the same day like Bill Murray.
I watched that Bill Murray film Groundhog Day to see if there's any clues. To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
Let's see, what was that other guy's name? It was Bryce, right? Have you spoken with Bryce?
What? I don't know.
Okay. Why did you kill Dr. Dekker? No, okay. Why did you not kill Dr. Dekker? See, reverse psychology. No, okay. Did Dr. Dekker believe you? No, okay. How many times have you lived through today?
I can't answer that.
All right. Let's see. Let's try this again.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
Montage?
Most of my days a blur. I'm not sure if it's the sleeping tablets I'm on or just how I've learned to switch off.
Okay, I guess I've asked a whole lot of questions. What pills are you on? No, that's not.
No.
That's not how you spell that.
I'm on temazepam. Dr. Dekker prescribed them for me. He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I didn't.
Blur?
I don't know anything about that.
Did you catch the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker? No, okay. What do you think of Cthulhu?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Do you like herbs?
What? I don't know.
Let's ask him specifically about temazepam.
I can't answer that.
Alright, let's see. Is there anything here? Are you depressed?
I do suffer from depression, but it's not very surprising, is it? I used to get fatigue, too. Just overwhelming tiredness. I don't really get that anymore. I've just learned to accept that this is my life now.
Tell me about fatigue.
You asked me that yesterday. I didn't have an answer for you then either.
Have we spoken before?
I don't know. Sorry.
Tell me about yesterday.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Tiredness?
No. Sorry.
Again, I wasn't offering it. Let's see. Were you knocking boots with Dr. Dekker? No, can't ask him that. Okay. Oh, someone in the chat has a good suggestion. How did yesterday end?
Sorry. Got nothing.
No. I like that one. If we did this yesterday, what happened? How did this end? You already know how it's gonna end. If what you're saying is correct. What am I going to say next?
I don't know anything about that.
I mean, you're not really convincing me here that we had this conversation yesterday. All right, let's go to the hint. He wants to know, okay, yeah, that was true that in one of the responses he asked, "Can you help me, doctor?" Yeah.
I don't have an answer to that question, as always.
I can help you because I believe that I am the god of this world.
You asked me that yesterday. I didn't have an answer for you.
It wasn't a question. I can help you.
I don't know anything about that.
You know, I'm not getting anything back here. No one can help you.
That's what you said yesterday, and the day before. If you can't help me, I don't know why I'm here. Probably just waiting for another tragic event to happen.
Ooh, tell me about that. What tragic event?
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out, and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago.
Tell me about Hannah.
My fiancée. My childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl, I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her. I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft? We spent a lot of time on there.
Were you going to have a Warcraft-themed wedding?
We played World of Warcraft a lot together. I guess it's not the cool thing to do anymore. But we had a lot of memories there. To be honest, it reminds me a lot of life now. The same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat. Maybe I'm just grinding life.
Have you leveled up?
I don't have an answer to that question, as always.
How many experience points to until the next level? Whoops. I think he probably just didn't say anything. Let's see. What do you think of Mists of Pandaria?
No. Sorry.
Let's see. So let's see. We asked about Hannah. We know how Hannah died. I wonder if there's a way to ask him if his time loop started after her death. I don't know how to word it. Did your time loop start after Hannah's death?
Sorry. Got nothing.
What happened to Hannah's Warcraft character? I mean, I did not ask that. Why did you stop playing Warcraft? Nope. Let's see. 2 asterisks by did you kill Dr. Dekker? Let's take a look at that again.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Right, so that's the question that led us to talking about the time loop. Grind?
I don't have anything to say about that.
No. Complex man?
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
Not sure what to make of that. I'm gonna have to listen to that one again.
I saw the conflict that Dr.
So he's going through a conflict.
Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently.
Okay.
No 2 days were alike for him.
No 2 days were alike. He couldn't decide what to do for himself. Dr. Dekker's conflict?
He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
I don't know what we're talking about. Dr. Dekker's options?
I can't answer that.
Candy store?
What? I don't know.
I'm not sure what to keep asking from this particular train of conversation. He didn't know what to do with himself. No 2 days were alike. He had such a conflict. It was like taking too long. Taking too long?
No. Sorry.
Someone in the chat mentioning that the asterisks are gone. I mean, tragic event still has asterisks.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just ran.
Maybe you could ask about the lorry.
Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me.
Fault might be another
trying
one.
to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural.
Driver might be one.
Metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago.
Who was the driver?
I can't answer that.
Laurie?
You asked me that yesterday. I didn't have an answer for you then either.
Uh-huh. A natural hug.
What? I don't know.
How about 5 years ago?
I don't have anything to say about that.
What about fault?
I was fine for quite a while after
There we
the
go.
accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Dekker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
Deja vu? No. You thought you were cured?
I don't have an answer to that question, as always.
What tragic event still does have the asterisks? Our time is up, let's say.
I don't know. Sorry.
No, I didn't think that would do anything. No, our time is not up, Nathan.
Sorry. Got nothing.
Do you feel guilty?
I don't know anything about that.
Do you wish you had died instead of Hannah? Okay, I guess we talked about that. Let's see. How long has time been repeating for you?
I can't answer that.
Let's go down this list. What is your problem? Had 2. Well, let's try that again.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
Yes, you are in purgatory. No. All right. Okay, we can't do that. No, you are not in purgatory. No. Let's see. We could try another hint. I guess let's try it. Let's say hint, what comes up? What does he... Haven't I asked him about Dr. Dekker? I feel like I have, but okay, let's see. What do you know about Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe I have to say Dr. Dekker and murder in the same sentence.
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden. Brutal. It's terrible. But Doctor, 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? Few things seem to move me forward.
So only 1 asterisk by that. Let me look at that again.
Dr. Dekker's murder
Okay, the murder was sudden, brutal, and terrible.
It's terrible. But Doctor...
All right. Brutal, you say?
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, so, let's go back to Mariana, the first person we were talking to. Did you get a load of the other people here?
No, I don't know about that.
Did you talk to the guy who is in a time loop?
I don't have an answer for that.
Maybe the guy who lives in a frozen hour is stealing your clothes and leaving you on the beach. No, I can't ask that. I think Bryce is moving you to the beach during the midnight hour.
I move around when I dance, and geographically speaking.
What? I move around when I dance, and geographically speaking. Is that a sentence? Tell me about dancing.
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs around here. My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
Tell me about cheap vodka shots. Tell me about the Pearl.
The Pearl is great because the people are so relaxed. I think that's got a lot to do with the cheap vodka shots, or maybe it's just the black lighting. Who knows?
Black lighting?
I have no idea about that.
Give me cheap vodka shots. No. All right. Let's see. So that didn't give me any, I don't have any double asterisks here. Let's see. Relaxed?
That doesn't really mean anything to me.
Do you drink?
Nope. Don't know.
Do you like to imbibe alcoholic drinks? No. Let's see. Oh, I know how to break this case wide open. Do you like sand? I don't. It's rough and coarse. Yeah, coarse, and it gets everywhere. Not like here. Here, everything is soft and smooth.
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
I guess not. All right. So maybe we'll try just one more hint and see if we can actually get something of substance. Someone in the chat is asking me, why do I know that entire phrase? I would just ask you, why don't you know? Why don't you know that entire phrase? What did Dr. Dekker work out? That is an improperly crafted question. I'm just going to say right here. But if that's what it wants me to ask, what did Dr. Dekker work out?
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
Okay, this was a follow-up to a previous question where she said that Dr. Dekker worked it out. What did he work out? So she's not going to give us the diagnosis because this is a fresh start. Did Dr. Dekker even lift? No. Nothing there. And, stream has been going on for a little while, so I think we're probably just going to end this with a suggestion from the chat. Was the prognosis murder?
There's more than one question there. Break it down for me.
Are you a murderer, Mariana?
I don't know.
Okay. So, this has been the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. I'm having a good time. It's, this kind of suffers from the whole text adventure thing where it offers you freedom of just entering in whatever option you want to take. But the game does not have nearly as many options to support that. So you end up in the situation where you're trying to ask a question and you just keep getting clips of someone saying, I don't know about that. I just want to ask, how did Dr. Dekker die? And no one's given me a straight answer about this. No one's given me a straight answer. So I do like the idea that you have this game that has all of these video clips of people responding to a variety of questions. And the idea of you have to think about what to say and ask the questions yourself instead of picking it from options. That's pretty neat. That's okay. But when, in practice for what we're doing here, over half of the questions I suppose I've asked have resulted in clips of someone saying, I don't know. I'm enjoying playing it. I would like to keep playing it, so maybe we'll do another stream at some point. Continue on with this. And maybe I'll have, maybe we'll continue. I was about to say make some progress, but I don't know what progress is in this game. I don't know what it would look like. But I would like to come back to this, and I would like to play some more and see if we can figure anything out. What do those ink blots on the wall look like to you?
I don't know about that.
There you go. All right. What do you know about?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, Quakerin mentioning that we might just need to abuse the hint system. I didn't really want to. I just kind of wanted to, use that if only if we had to. But this does kind of seem like maybe I'm just going to have to use the hints every so often. Especially, when it just seems like we exhaust everything. Maybe if I try just writing down keywords, as we're talking to the people, maybe if we take notes, maybe that'll help out. Maybe things will become more clear when we look at the terms that we have that maybe we haven't used yet. So, maybe that's something we could try. But yeah, that's the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. Let's go back to the main menu. What does it have to say? Searches made, 320. Responses found, 97 out of 210. So we actually have almost half of the responses. At least in the current act, I suppose. It says the act progress is 62%. Overall progress in the game is 9, hence use 6. So, I guess there are multiple acts in this game. And we are 62% through Act 1? I guess that's what's happening. We're an intern now. And the text says, Doctor, your curious nature will see you through. 10 responses. What do they mean? What 10 responses? I don't know what that's referring to. Let's take a look at the achievements. Let's see. Let's go up. What do we have? All right, I got 4. 10 keywords revealed, 20 guesses made, 100 guesses made, 250 guesses made. Can you guess which will be the next achievement we get? I can't imagine. Well, that's the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. It maybe could benefit with a little less freedom, but so far I'm enjoying it. And I think that probably at another time, I think that we'll do another stream and continue on. And hey, we'll see where it goes. I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm not so interested to have the characters keep saying that they don't know anything. So hopefully we do better next time. But until then, I hope you've had a good time watching the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. And, we'll be back another time, I suppose, to continue on with this modern, full-motion video adventure. I'll see you next time.